Coach, a lot of the discourse after the game was what you did not do against the Lakers on Sunday. What did you do well that you can take away from that and, have that kind of change today?
We had a moment. I mean, the second half was better. Our first half wasn't great, 40 points in the second quarter. We picked it up in the second half, got a little momentum, but, they had stretched the lead on us. So, there's some things that we looked at that, we can build on, but there's definitely some improvements in that game. And it starts with, it wasn't necessarily basketball plays. It was just the aggressiveness that you have to start the game with.
After 82 regular season games, you're playing now, but just looking back on the season, was there any statistic individually or team-wise that you really thought, wow, this is a good thing?
I'm sure it is a lot. But when you're in it, it's tough to take your mind to that place. Right now, it's like we're still going. So we're all focused on the task at hand. And I'm sure once we hopefully finish after a long time, we'll settle in and look back and say, okay, these are some things that went well for us. This was great. And this is, an area that we can improve.
When you looked at the tape, what were some of the things you saw just in regard to the turnovers on Sunday?
We were sped up, just trying to do too much, and rightfully so. When things don't go well, the human nature is, okay, I got to do it on my own. And we have to continue to trust, especially during those moments.
Lakers have a really good record since they went to the starting lineup that they used Sunday. Just what do you see from opposing coaches' perspective of why that five-man combo has been a good one for them?
It's a combination of defense with Davis protecting the basket. They tend to funnel everything to him, and he's elite. And then offensively, basically LeBron is a point guard, and they can play in pick and rolls. He can drive, kick. They're really good in transition. So they're a good team for sure.
Big part of the Lakers' success against you guys has been their effectiveness in the paint. Last two games, 68 points each, points in the paint for the Lakers. How do you try to limit their effectiveness down there tonight?
Exactly. We have to do better at protecting the paint, being in shifts, making them kick the ball out, and contesting shots at a high rate. Whenever teams get in your paint and they score that easily, you're in for a long night, especially this team. That's what they do well. So part of it is transition, right? Getting out in transition, getting to the basket. And then a part of it is just their half-court offense. We have to do a better job of making them take non-paint contested shots.
Willie, do you feel like you and a lot of the guys in that locker room have had a lot of playing experience? Do you think that's at all helpful going into tonight?
Absolutely. We use that experience to incorporate that into tonight's game. These guys have had, it's our third year being in the play-in, so we know what it's about. But every year it presents another unique challenge for us, and we've gotten better. First two seasons we were ninth, I believe, right? And this year we're seventh. So, that's an improvement, but at the end of the day for us it's about focusing on the task at hand and trying to go after this game.
And for someone who hasn't played in it, I'm thinking of Zion Williamson specifically, have you guys either talked to him about it, some of his teammates, about what to expect? No,
not really. I think the beauty in how things are going in the NBA is that even leading up to the play-in, it already feels like that to a degree. It feels the intensity of those games, the last 2 to 3 weeks of the season, you feel the intensity pick up, and it's more like a playoff, play-in type atmosphere. So he's getting that experience.
All right, thanks.
Okay, thank you guys.